Take a
No.
look. Just take a look while once we're like playing through.
Probably like halfway through this, because we're on the library,
Yeah, yeah.
which is like my debate. This is the only level. If they didn't remake this, I'd be okay. It is just like the single most like confusing and long level for no reason.
I'll be honest, I thought this entire game was tedious as fuck.
Well, yeah, mostly. Because it's basically you run to this point and then you run all the way back.
Yeah.
Which, like, again, back in the day, they didn't have as much, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Pistachios.
Like, they need to make the most out of what they had.
Oh, wow. The regular, or the original graphics, it is so dark in here.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's why I've been playing on, like, the modernized, because
Ah!
everything's so bright.
Ah! This one's got a shotgun here.
Energy field box contains the index. Let's get up there.
You know, if he was capable of teleporting us here in the first place, why couldn't he just teleport us all the way there?
Because, game design.
I need more shotgun ammies. I also need health, too. I only have 2 health left.
I only have 3. I think someone might have hit me with a frag grenade.
Unknown. Where is he? There he is. Over here.
The security doors have sealed automatically.
Are you in the, are you playing in the better graphics?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely do, like, the side-by-side stream, because I'm doing the old graphics.
I just don't know how to go about that.
Tab? Oh, I mean the side-by-side? Yeah. It's called a squad stream, I just don't know how to do it.
Please follow closely. This door is the first puzzling.
tells me my fan speed right now is 0 RPM, but I guess that could make sense because it's a liquid cooler.
For your CPU?
Yeah.
Yes, if you have a CPU with liquid cooling, it'll say 0 RPM. Because that would normally be telling you the fan speed of the fan on your CPU cooler. Coming in behind. Oh, sorry, Jason.
What happened there, bud?
This is definitely problematic.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
definitely.
okay.
Oh. Oops. Give your shotgun back.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, there's a hole in the ground there. Be careful.
Also, Jason, there's a hole in the ground over there.
Yeah, we should be careful.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't remember that. Hey, I'm dead again.
Just die already, Jason. What the hell? That one wasn't me.
Fair enough. Alright, it's back.
How did that even happen?
Probably a popper. The carrier or whatever. Is this where the hole in the ground was? Yep.
For his flashlight. Did you get your shotgun back?
I think you picked up the ammo.
Uh.
It's fine.
Oh, yes, I did. Sorry.
Oh. Hold on. One sec. I don't know how to meet that. Hey, what's up? Okay.
To get this thing, because like it's not horrible, but it's like
All right.
Such ineffective weapons to combat the bug. Safety protocols.
Jason, you're muted. Oh, you're not wearing a headset. You're muted.
Hi, Jason. Oh, fuck. Alright, I guess we deserve it.
There we go. That should be right around there, I believe it was. Yeah.
Fuck you. Sorry.
How was your birthday overall?
Dude, it was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up, my sister came out and hang out. We were out here drinking till like 4:30 in the morning.
Samford?
Yeah.
You tell Samford to drop me a follow on twitch.tv/Potato Samurai Gaming.
Trying to think if I have. I'm pretty sure I have.
Oh, yeah?
Whether she's done so and
There's
knows
another
what
rocket launcher here.
Totally different story.
I don't think rockets are helpful in this level. Because everything you're killing is like one-shot things. Oh, maybe something go around the corner.
Please allow me to
All right.
introduce
I think it's
myself.
fine now. Yeah, it's fine
Man of well.
now. I have like no health.
Yeah, I have 1 bar.
Please meet you. Hope you get mine. I'm on fire.
Of course, samples were kept here after the last catastrophic outbreak. For example, it seems that disease.
I don't know what just happened there.
Well, looks like you exploded.
Yeah.
Your stuff over here.
Looks like you once again took my shotgun ammo.
Maybe. There's another shotgun over here. Oh, I just took ammo for it.
It's fine. I think we're almost at the end. Alright, now we gotta go through this door. Okay. Maybe I go up one more level and that's it. No, I don't know why the monitor couldn't have just pressed the button to bring it all the way to the top.
Right? Oh, there's some health.
Yeah, I got full health. I respawned recently. Mighty nice shotgun you got there.
I don't know what you mean.
Weirdly enough, I like old school graphics Master Chief better than new school.
Yeah, I do too. I'm fine.
Oh, here. Shotgun.
Shotgun ammo behind you. Wrong button. Other rocket launcher.
Yeah, again. Your mom.
Why so many?
It's like they add them in just cause. Like there will be like this one was probably one of the few moments where it would have been helpful to have a rocket launcher. But honestly, it was fine with just a shotgun. Bye, Mavis.
You son of a bitch! Why? Why would you do this to me?
You know. Oh. Someone's got my audio on.
Yeah, that was me. Go fuck yourselves.
Alright.
Oh god. Bunch of shit.
a lot easier to navigate this in the new school
Alright,
graphics.
don't die.
Because in the new school graphics, they added arrows to the ground so you don't, like, get turned around. That just makes it a lot better.
The Flood are already hard at work repairing your vessel. Where is it? What is the Flood?
Are you back?
My what?
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, are you back? Oh, I died.
Jason.
I got smacked in the face. Oh, I'm back.
Oh, I fucking got the boat.
Ooh, it's a problem.
Another rocket launcher.
Just hurry up and start shooting those off like it's no tomorrow, okay?
No.
What you wanted to. Is this not where it is? Oh yeah, actually, there we go.
The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor.
Wait, so did we just go up to go back down?
It kind of looks like it.
Fun. Why am I just standing in? Okay.
Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic forerunner's vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall into the hands of the Flood before we reach the control room and activate the installation. The Flood is spreading. We must hurry. Which means that any organism with sufficient mass and cognitive capability is a potential vector. Is something wrong?
No, nothing.
Splendid, shall we? Unfortunately, my usefulness to this particular endeavor has come to an end. Protocol does not allow units with my classification to perform a task as important as the reunification of the index with the core. That final step is reserved for you, Reclaimer.
What did he do with that on your screen? Because with mine, he just kind of stabbed it into the computer.
Pretty much the same. And then it just like photo disappears, right?
Supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cortana.
I've spent the last 12 hours cooped up in here watching you toady about, helping that thing get set to slit our throats.
Hold on now. He's a friend.
Oh, I didn't realize. He's your pal, is he? Your chum? Do you have any idea what that bastard almost made you do?
Yes. Activate Halo's defenses and destroy the Flood, which is why we brought the Index to the control center.
You mean this?
A construct in the core? That is absolutely unacceptable.
Sod off!
What impertinence! I shall purge you at once!
You sure that's a good idea?
How dare you? Oh!
Do what? I have the Index. You can just float and sputter.
Enough! The Flood is spreading. If we activate Halo's defenses, we can wipe them out.
You have no idea how this ring works, do you? Why the Forerunners built it? Halo doesn't kill Flood. It kills their food. Humans, Covenant, whatever. We're all equally edible. The only way to stop the Flood is to starve them to death. And that's exactly what Halo is designed to do. Wipe the galaxy clean of all sentient life. You don't believe me? Ask him.
Is it true?
More or less. Technically, this installation's pulse has a maximum effective radius of 25,000 light years. But once the others follow suit, this galaxy will be quite devoid of life. Or at least any life with sufficient biomass to sustain the Flood. But you already knew that. I mean, how couldn't you?
Left out that little detail, did he?
We have followed outbreak containment procedure to the letter. You were with me each step of the way as we managed this crisis.
Chief, I'm picking up movement.
Why would you hesitate to do what you've already done?
We need to go right now.
Last time you asked me if it were my choice, would I do it? Having had considerable time to ponder your query, my answer has not changed. There is no choice. We must activate the ring.
Get us out of here.
If you are unwilling to help, I will simply find another. Still, I must have the Index. Give your construct to me, or I will be forced to take her from you.
That's not going to happen.
So be it. Save his head. Dispose of the rest.
Look out! We can't let the monitor activate.
You also have a
Halo. We
shotgun?
have to stop him. We have to
I do. I have a
destroy
shotgun
Halo.
and a plasma pistol.
Weird.
According to my analysis of
Yeah,
the
very
available
weird
data,
loadout.
I believe the best
Especially
course of
considering the
action is
cutscene you had an
somewhat
assault rifle.
An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. Starship's fusion reactor is going critical with each charge. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo. I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time, in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. Can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
Somebody gonna get her. She's dancing like a stripper. No?
What?
What?
Chicken got him.
Got you both.
Damn.
Not only did I get one of you, but both of you were bad.
steer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Good. Let's get moving. That point marks our target. That's the pulse generator. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Ow.
How'd that happen?
I think when they land, they have a little explosions, my guess.
Oh, it lands on top of you.
Yeah.
The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with
Oh,
the
you
battery.
pushed me off.
Uh,
Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
Oh, mistake.
ah, man.
God. Oh my god.
Listen, bro, I don't have COVID, okay? Very unnecessary.
You walked in front of me as I was trying to melee. I swear to God, I didn't mean to do that. All of the arrows are pointing the other way.
Yeah, because we're right now playing this level in reverse. That's all it is.
There are a lot of blood on the other bridge. bridge.
Ooh. Up, I missed. I missed. I missed. Oh.
Up. Thanks.
Why were you more focused on the flood on the other bridge than the elite with a
I-
sword
I
on our
wasn't.
bridge?
I wasn't. He just ran in front of me and then started yelling, I missed.
You know.
Oh, that would just fucking T-boned me with a rocket.
Yeah, you're prone to dying, aren't you?
Says the guy who warned me about the falling underground thing and then immediately fell underground.
I was on the phone. I had an excuse.
It's not an excuse.
I think we're going this way. Yeah. Well, hey, maybe she finally picked up the rocket.
Yeah.
Oh, that one had a rocket.
Yes, he did.
That one also has a rocket.
You're a rocket.
I'm dead.
Wow, you're a terrible rocket.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what rockets do, is they just go hard until they die. You know?
Not wrong, unfortunately. I was hoping you would overlook that fact, but
Yeah.
turns out you didn't.
And that's me, 100% of the time, bro. Mavis, that was a waste. That was the biggest waste of all time I've ever seen.
Well, you know.
I don't know, Jason. You're the one who said that he's hard all the time.
No, I'm hard all the time.
Yeah, you said 100% of the time you're hard.
Yeah. Like right now, hard.
Wow. You know, that's
Lucy.
some medical disease and you should probably go get it checked out. What the fuck? Shoot me. Stop it. Oh.
All right.
What happened there?
I don't even know.
It was not alright. There's some left.
Oh my god, I fell. Oh man, somebody.
Oh, we're getting gooed on from above.
She's taking all my liquor. Oh, I'm hungry. What's your brother?
Huh?
What's your brother in the background?
I don't know. I can't hear anything.
I said, there's my girls.
Huh? No, that's if I would assume talking to my dogs. I'm also just now noticing my microphone. It's like sideways. From when I had to adjust my computer.
Computer adjuster, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take care of the next pulse generator.
5% of 350. No?
What?
The 5% of 350?
5% 350?
Yeah, 350.
1750. Wait, yeah, 1750.
That's worth it.
It is right.
No, I
5%
said
of.
worth it, worth it.
Huh?
I said worth it. I don't know if it's worth it.
Oh.
I need a power steering gearbox. 353.99 minus 17 is like what? 330 something and change.
Yeah? Something around there.
I don't think that's worth it.
For the car.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're doing fine without power steering and or like with what you have now.
No. I definitely need a power steering box.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Unfortunately, Jason.
Mavis, you there?
Yeah, you got so far away that all of the enemies I was fighting disappeared, but it hasn't teleported me yet.
So you're just standing there hoping to teleport?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. I got to the next group of Banshees, I'm sure once I fly up to there to teleport you. Well, I got stuck by a grunt. And apparently you're in combat right now, Mavis. Hey, Mavis. Let's go. I blame you.
There was no second ghost.
There's if you would have walked a little bit further, there's a warthog. And actually there was a second ghost, like as soon as we walked through that door, I believe. You're still just standing there?
I'm finishing rolling a joint, one
Oh,
second.
okay, then I'll just try again. There's one more Banshee anyway. So, you know. Better hope it succeeds. Otherwise, I don't know how to get around that. I always see Valve.
Well, don't
Oh.
get stuck by a grunt.
It looks like it spawns more banshees. Because now there's 2 again.
There's no Wardog out here.
Oh, it's okay.
Oh, you bitch. Hey, teleported.
Hey, was that you with a rocket?
Generator overloaded.
It
One
was
more to
not.
go.
Oh. Careful, there's a guy in there with a rocket. You can also probably just leave now.
Oh, I died. There's a lot of flood at the front door.
Yeah, just stay here. I'll be back. Or I won't be.
Oh, Jason!
What happened to you?
All of the flood spawned around me in the hallway. One of them had a rocket launcher, pointed it straight down, and blew us up.
Oh. That sounds unfortunate.
That was a bad idea. I should not have listened to you.
Yeah, but it worked out.
I located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have failsafes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find him, or his neural engine, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Take care of the final pulse generator. That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is in there.
All right.
This banshee's about to explode.
You're moving too fast for me to respawn.
Hey, Mavis.
Hello.
Question. Well, I guess both you and Dan Ford will probably know this answer. How long does it take to pass a drug test for weed? Is it like a month?
Depends on how much you smoke.
Like if it's like once a week? And it's not for me.
It also depends if you're a big girl or boy.
Little person.
Because,
tiny person.
So yeah, probably a month. If
Okay.
you're like drink a lot of water and like.
Detox and
Now, what about blood test?
Probably not.
yeah, I don't know about blood tests.
I don't know exactly, but probably way more than a month.
Okay. Because I have a friend, and she's being dumb because she's going to school to get a government job. And she's never smoked before, then all of a sudden she's like, oh, I went over, this guy offered me, I smoked, and like, oh, I like it, I'm gonna smoke again. And I was like, you know, it's not a good idea for you.
Yeah, it's probably the worst thing.
I have never been blood tested working for the government.
Well, she also has, like, to get, like, regular blood tests done for, I don't remember why, but she has to get, like, a blood test done, like, every 3 months.
For health reasons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's with her personal doctor, then
Yeah,
by
like, that
law,
should
you
be,
can't.
yeah, that's fine, but, like, I keep telling her, like, you really don't want to build this habit right now. Like, no, it's fine. I don't get addicted to things.
Either that or she needs to invest in a
Needs to what?
fake urine test.
I mean, I will say currently, if she really has never smoked before, and then just recently started smoking, she has a way better chance of detoxing and getting everything out of her system than if she had been smoking for a while.
Yeah. The thing with this person, like, they're, like, terrible about it. About, like, everything like that. Like,
Oh my god.
the first time,
That
like,
just rocket launchered me.
when she went and said, it's like, okay, well, don't make it a habit. It's like, oh, it's just a one-time thing. And, like, a week later, like, oh, yeah, I smoked again. I'm like, okay. And then she's, like, purposely making plans with a guy who deals, so that way she can smoke more. And she's not gonna say it, but that is the case. I know this person too well. And I know that's exactly what they're doing to themselves. Are you dead, Mavis?
I am dead. You hit me with
Yeah.
a rocket launcher.
I don't have a rocket launcher.
Not you, one of the other guys.
And, like, it just clicked in my head. I wouldn't be shocked if this person doesn't know those details.
No.
Like, and it's, I assume for, like, places to, like, that you end up having to drug test, I assume the government ones are gonna be, like, very professional.
No.
Well, I remember when I had to get my drug test for Fidelity, they have a person in the room with you. There's no way to fake it.
Private companies are different. The government, I literally took my government piss test at the same place where I got a piss test when I wanted to work at fucking ShopRite when I was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you have a person that sits in the room with you?
Nope.
Oh.
Private companies are way stricter.
Like I was saying, Jason, even to that point, if she really wants to keep smoking, she can go out and get fake urine.
Okay. Like,
Or just have somebody who doesn't smoke pee in a bag.
I just don't want her to, like,
No,
go through her school,
Alright. That guy also had an RPG.
get what she needs, and, like, finish that up, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, I can't take this job because I can't pass a drug test. You know what I mean?
They're gonna make me take a China Lake, really.
Huh?
They're trying to make me take the China Lake.
Oh, you playing
Well,
zombies?
move to a
No.
state where weed is legal.
I'm playing the story mode. I'm on like one of the last missions.
Oh, there's
Alright, well, we'll see what
two ways
happens.
here.
Her response to me just asking her, like, do you know how long it takes is not worried.
Hey.
I'm like, alright, not my problem then.
Yep.
I mean, it's not my problem to begin with, but, like,
Yeah, that's the problem.
I
Oh
just
god. I
want to
died.
make sure she does right by herself, you know? I just got hit by a rocket, FYI.
Alright.
Yeah.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a street.
What is what? Excuse me?
What?
see this?
Oh, you have to hit it and catch, I believe, right?
Oh, I hated this part of the mission. Really did.
That seems about right. They were sitting there fiddling with a tree, gets exploded.
Listen.
Where's the Dragunov?
Oh god. Oh, this is it. This is how I die. Oh shit.
I just got hit by a rocket again.
I'm dead.
They really like giving the flood rockets on the level, I can tell.
They do.
There's supposed to be a banshee that we missed?
I don't think so.
I'm going backwards. I think.
Yeah, it's over this way.
Yeah.
God, Jason. Silly sausage.
Call me a silly sausage.
Yeah.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Daddy, would you like some sausages? Ah, damn it. I died. I killed one of the tanks, though.
Mavis?
Nice, Jason.
Hold on.
Solid.
No. Switch spheres.
How? I can't. I don't think it lets you.
Well, look at my stream.
Alright. All I see is you flying into a rock. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I guess I should fly.
All
See, like,
right.
right there, like, I guarantee I'm gonna hit something here. Oh, I didn't. Weird.
Energy pistol, very good.
Yeah, especially if it's the Sentinels.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Alright. There you go.
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea?
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging your shields. Needless to say, I think we should only try this once.
Do it.
Oh yeah, this level.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the Flood, but they were too late. The flood overwhelmed
I
this
do also
cruiser
want
and
to point out
disabled
too, it's gonna bother me a
Covenant
little
are
bit.
terrified the flood
So,
will repair the ship and use it to escape
He
from Halo. They
vapes,
sent in a
and
strike
she was
team to
stressing
neutralize
out
the
about her
flood and
blood
repair the
test
ship for
about
immediate
it, the
departure.
nicotine being pulled up on
I've got a
it.
good lock on Captain Key's CNI
doesn't matter at
transponder
all.
signal.
Yeah.
No,
He's
yeah,
alive,
that doesn't
and the
matter at
implants
all.
are intact.
Like, that's
There's
my
some interference
point
from the
there.
cruiser's
Is
damaged
like,
reactor.
you're worried
I'll
about
bring us
that,
in
but
as
you're not
close as
worried
I
about
can.
something that could potentially get you in
You're
trouble.
worrying about the least of your concerns.
Yeah,
Well, it won't get you in trouble. You just won't get the job.
yeah.
Oh, I see. The coordinate
Well, the
dial
blood
needs
test
to
again
be-
is a medical thing, and
Right.
I think
Sorry.
she like lives with her parents, so she shares the results with them.
I mean, you don't legally. You don't have to
No,
show your parents. Like,
You don't.
Captain? Captain?
It's just
I've
kind
lost
of
him.
crazy to me. Like, you're gonna be worried about nicotine? Are you kidding me?
That is literally the last thing you need to fucking worry about.
Yeah, no one cares about that. Literally no one. Meanwhile, again, she has a job where if she has a bad blood test, I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? Not bad blood test, bad, urine test.
Yeah, nicotine does
Analyzing
not
damage.
show up on a urine test.
This hole was caused by some kind of explosive.
Alright, going down.
oh shit, that was supposed to happen.
Yeah. I just like love how some people are like,
Let's get out of here and
I don't
find
know.
another way back
it's a
toward the
slippery
ship.
slope, and I don't think she's taking it serious. Is like the part that annoys me. Like, I don't mind if you want to smoke, you know, you do you, homie. But like, it's a casual, like, it's fine.
Worry about the proper shit.
It's like, you, like, I don't. Again, I highly doubt she knows like the test information. I highly doubt the person she's smoking with is a friend of mine as well. I highly doubt they made sure she was fully aware of that.
Most people who are sitting there smoking with people for the first time are not like, oh hey, by the way, if you've got to take a drug test,
Yeah.
you don't.
Because the assumption is if you're gonna smoke, you know. You know what I mean? And like, she just has a bad habit of having people like around her that don't necessarily like they enjoy her, but don't care about like they just want they're just like there. You know what I mean?
I just watched that grunt get eaten by the flood man.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, good morning. Hello, my friend.
Morning.
How are you this fine morning?
A little shaky, you know.
Yeah, afternoon. That's the word.
Doing all right. How are you?
You know, vibing, playing some Halo with the boy.
Nice.
Only one
Dan,
boy though.
Yeah.
Dan Ford, how was your trip?
It was fucking epic.
Ow.
I didn't go to sleep till like 5 o'clock this morning.
Holy shit. What are you doing up?
You know.
Just that
I
life,
opened,
right?
yeah, I opened my eyes and my body said, get the fuck up.
Yeah. Hate that, right?
You know, sometimes.
Got the bags under the eyes.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't wake up
The
feeling
crash
too
did more
bad.
damage than I suspected.
Oh, there's a
Little-
sniper rifle
A little
down.
groggy, but
Yeah.
Coolant leakage rate is
I'd
significant.
take, I'd
The
take.
ship's reactor
Nice.
should
Mavis,
already
you
have
doing
gone
good?
Oh, there's my friend. Thank you.
Very good. I'm very curious to see what happened in Sons of the Forest. It got crazy. I don't remember anything. We wired the place with explosives and blew it to smithereens. That's pretty epic.
going on a trip in our favorite piece of shit. Going 95.
Dude, the background on my phone like keeps changing. I don't know who's doing it, but it's definitely not me. Every day it's like something different.
My computer does that. Maybe you have it set to a setting.
Yeah, but then it goes back to like the factory setting for a couple days.
I don't know.
And then all of a sudden I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I don't know.
Well, I'm dead again. Okay.
Oh, I
This
think
girl
it's
just
like-
asked me, do you still have any attachments with your exes? I was like, of
Is-
course, like who doesn't?
Is this the girl that like messaged you at 5:30 in the morning?
No, somebody else.
Oh, so you're playing the field is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's open tryouts right now.
Nice.
Oh, okay, we can go this way, yeah.
Couple starters I'm looking at. The bench is huge.
Well. And just a reminder, although I highly doubt they'll ever see or hear this, this is being live streamed at the moment.
Oh, hi, chat. My name is Dan Ford.
Dan Ford, my birthday was yesterday.
My birthday was yesterday.
Oh!
I did not take mushrooms.
Power source detected.
That was a lie.
There's the gravity lift. It's still operational.
FBI.
Maybe.
That's our way back in.
Yeah, somebody's trying to steal my idea.
Cold pockets?
Oh, I got murdered. Nameless, who came up with cold pockets?
Me.
Oh.
What's gold pockets?
It's like hot pockets, but cold.
Like you can eat them cold, but they're not hard.
That's what she said.
Giggity. I'm not gonna lie, Jason, that sounds like a terrible idea.
We should be able to get into
Yeah.
the ship's control room.
You wouldn't know until you try it.
That's like the
You're right.
superhero conversation you're having. Leslie.
The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle
Like if gas was free, but it was only free when your tank was full. That's like a cold pocket.
Oh. I got Kilo 1 killed.
Look in the corners. The Flood are gathering bodies here.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's unfortunate.
No, I didn't die. I'm almost dead. There's literally the exploding men raining from the ceiling, my friend. I'm dead.
I'm pretty good at Halo. I just never played on PC.
It's odd on PC.
Yeah, it doesn't feel
Different.
right. Like, the meleeing is just, like, off terribly.
Like, I honestly would like to try Call of Duty on PC. I just haven't yet. Just to
Just
see
download
what it's
Warzone,
like.
it's free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh god. Oh god. Baby Jesus.
On Steam?
No, it's you have to download Activision's launcher. Actually, no, I think you can download it on Steam.
Yeah, it's on Steam and Battle.net.
One.
Alright, getting overwhelmed here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep, I saw that happening.
Did you die?
Yeah. I don't even remember how. But I could have sworn I stated it. Maybe I
Where
did.
are you? Why did it spawn me so far away from you? What the fuck?
I don't know. Maybe it spawned you looking the other direction and you just ran that
The
direction.
Flood are gathering bodies here.
Jesus, there's so many. Not coming up.
Clearly not the way to go.
Oh, I fell down a hole in the floor. This is the way to go.
Oh, there's a hole in the floor, guys. Don't forget about that hole in the floor.
Ow, I exploded.
I'll just wait here till you respawn.
There's probably too many enemies below you. Yeah, it says too many enemies nearby.
Oh, fucking tits. We're going on a trip in a favorite piece of shit. Going 95.
Oh my god. Dude, I had the best fucking stretch before. You know, you just stretch sometimes, it's like weak.
And then you jizz in
I
your
died.
pants.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever jizzed in my pants.
Stretching?
Maybe. I mean, at least not that I can remember, you know. Throw the grenade. No mas. Come on, open the door, let me out. Oh, okay.
Was it Halo 2 where they could start, like, actually taking over dead bodies?
I think so.
You guys ever
really
play
don't
Apex?
know.
Yeah.
I think it is Halo 2 because that's where they mentioned burning the bodies the first time.
Third level.
Well, there are a lot of elites over there.
Yeah.
There was an elite standing on another
He's
elite's head.
hilarious. In pain, we have to find him.
I'm gonna download Apex. I was real good at it on Xbox, probably much better playing with this.
Okay. I'm dead. Two elites behind you coming in. They're very angry. Grenade!
Thanks for the heads up there, Mavis.
You're welcome.
She said, I'm 5'2". I'm on the curvy side, not the fat side, I promise. I have round features.
What?
Send the picture now. You can't just say it. I like the curvy side.
Don't you ward at me.
Captain, his
go, Milner! Oh, I'm dead.
Again? Okay, well.
They're done.
Me
Oh,
too.
Jason!
Hey, he had a shotgun.
You can't die, only I can die.
Captain, his vitals
Hello,
are
Mr.
fading.
John.
Please, Chief, hurry.
I was telling them I'm very excited to go into the servers to see what the fuck we did last night.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite part of the game when I get to punch a guy so
Ah,
hard, I get
it's
to rip his
Gooboy.
brain chip out.
I fucking watched that movie Murder Mystery
human
2.
life
Yo,
signs
Jennifer
detected.
Aniston looks
The
so
captain.
good in that movie.
He's
Yeah,
one
we
of
watched that
them.
the other night.
Ugh, fuck. Do you think her and Adam
We can't
Sandler
let
like
the flood get
bang?
off this ring. You know what he'd
Probably
expect.
not.
They must.
What he'd want us to do.
So I never really remembered, I'm sure the books explain it. Why is it when we rescued the captain, he came back here?
It's done. I have the code.
I don't remember.
We should go. We need to get back
Like,
to
did
the
he get
Pillar
captured
Bottom.
again?
Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Oh my god, there's so many. I'm dead.
There are 4 elites over here.
Well, let them deal with the flood for a minute.
Just gonna go hide in this corner. Okay, that's not far enough away.
Reloading the building is just blown to smithereens. Oh, that would be. You'd hate to see that.
We did do that
Yeah.
after the save.
That's right,
Hey.
there was no bed to save it in. Whoa.
Sure. And I would walk 500 miles.
And I would walk 500 more just to be the potato that walked.
You got some skulls here, Miller.
1,000 miles and wound up that chore.
Wow. I can't take his.
Grenade!
Go, Reaver, come on.
Oh, that grunt has a fuel rod.
See, have my arrow in him?
Yeah.
Look where I shot
Oh,
him from.
hey, Mavis, don't just drop down to the lower level.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's apparently too low. I'm gonna try again, because maybe I got shot. Oh yeah, I guess I just got
Pick 'em
shot.
up.
Yeah, the bigger dudes. Thick and hard.
Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Honor.
Can't take his head? Oh, I got an idea.
I build a fire on top of him.
Yeah.
Stab. Come on, stab. Stab.
Hey, it worked.
Motherfucker! And I
You're the old man, and he's got like spectacles on under the skull mask.
The Lord of Bones to you. That's impressive shot from up there, huh?
Yeah, that was gnarly. Look, it worked.
Thing is falling apart.
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up!
It's
You
good.
did that on purpose, didn't you?
Kelvin's trapped under the pier.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
Got it. Got it.
Right there.
Okay.
You like this over here?
Yeah.
How in the fuck, boys?
Go get the free loot. We're at the tip of the beach.
Well,
Stop being in combat. Now, just there's too many enemies nearby.
there's no enemies nearby.
Yeah, no enemies nearby.
Oh, now there's enemies nearby.
Let's fucking go, boys.
Here we go.
Huh. Welcome back.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, what's a fucking hunter?
That
You're
was
a fucking
Bouncer.
hunter.
And dinner.
No, stupid breakfast.
That grunt has a fuel rod.
Yeah, that's just the Spec Ops team, I think, or something like that. I think they also explode when you kill them.
They do. The fuel rods do explode. Yeah.
The bridge. We made it. Let's get to work. I need you to upload me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the
I'm out
main
here
ring
hunting
screen.
seagulls with the bow and arrow.
I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous!
That's
That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tab.
You can't imagine how exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time. Human history, isn't it? Fascinating. Oh, how I
Yo,
will
you
enjoy
fucking scientist
every
bitch.
moment of its
What the fuck you think you're
finalization.
doing?
To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying
How
to
did
take
you
the core off.
do that? Just
Even
came
if I
from
could
up
get the
there.
countdown
Fuck.
restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack
Hackers.
the engine shields?
Not much.
The fucking
A low-cost
AI's
grenade,
hacking?
perhaps, but why?
Yeah.
Fucking eat my hack.
Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels! The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Beautiful. Get a couple visitors.
Oh, come on, you dick.
Wow, there's so much ammo on the floor over here.
Yeah.
Hunter's behind us. Oh, I threw another grenade, watch out! Why would you run into that?
Because I wanted to go shoot them in the back with a shotgun.
I didn't take your shotgun ammo, I haven't gone over there. You should still be able to find it.
I have a shotgun, but no ammo.
Oh, you do have
I
it?
don't know how it let me pick it up with no ammo. Moving on. Oh, I got some ammo now.
Excuse me, motherfucker. Goddamn ass. I'm not gonna make
There's
it.
another one on the beach, I think, or it's her.
No, that's one of them. I'm getting it.
Ow.
Not ow, Obieski. How? How? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm right here.
Okay.
Could you get the fuck out of my way, Harris? Down farther than I get shot. Now that motherfucker's dead. Oh god. Meow.
More. More skulls.
Nice.
No, I need more.
You go get your skulls,
God,
Ricky.
get more.
I died.
How the fuck did that not fucking kill you?
Cause China.
No. Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit answer.
boss is displeased.
Ah! Some Chinese food for lunch.
Oh, guess it's the other way.
Oh, I got it over here.
I found a door
Oh
as
no,
well.
never mind. No,
Hey.
this is just where there's a bunch of ammo and stuff.
Oh,
Nah,
you're in the armory?
just a little bit, and then I'm going
no,
out.
Covenant ammo.
Oh, I'm
I
actually
don't know.
heading towards the armory now. Where's the... oh, here it is. If I remember right, maybe it's only on Legendary, but I think isn't there supposed to be like an invisible flood in here or something?
I don't know.
Or a flood with its shields? I don't remember. There's something weird about the flood that's
Yes,
in
there
room.
is. Yes, there is. It's right here. Come here.
Yeah, yeah. Not that way. This is just like an optional, like, the rockets is what makes the, blowing up the reactor a little easier, I think.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core. Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Oh, I just died from fall damage piss.
All damage piss?
Fall damage piss.
Is that like
Goodness.
where someone peed from the Eiffel Tower on you, or?
Yeah.
Someone's just taking a leak off the World Trade Center. Oh.
You know what? Pretty sure we went backwards.
I don't think this is the right way.
I
yeah.
think that's not the way. You know who I need? Mando. He always knows the way.
He always know the
And the correct way.
I guess we have to go back up to the second floor.
Yeah, we don't have to go back up to the 3rd floor.
Where's the stairs? Where
I
are
don't
the
know.
stairs?
That's the problem.
There's a ramp here. I'm gonna throw my nuts on you, monitor.
Cool.
Weird flex.
Nobody wants to eat fucking cooked cat with me.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
wonder why that is.
Chinese food. It's just Chinese food.
What game are you playing?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm talking about real life.
Oh, you just want Chinese food.
You know, I've just realized I don't even have grenades.
That's what. Oh, I have the rocket. Yeah.
I'll be asking you more about the Chinese buffet.
I don't. That place is nasty.
I just want fucking all you can eat.
You just want to what Chinese food?
I just want all you can eat Chinese food.
There's no good Chinese buffet near us.
Yeah, I got some trash Chinese food last night.
Yeah, we haven't had Chinese in quite a while because places around ain't too good.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
There's a couple places around here that are pretty damn good.
There's a place in Nanuet.
That did it. Engine's gone critical.
They
Ready
have
to
gone
you have 15 minutes to get off the ship. Don't have much time.
Oh my
Move
God.
outside and signal for evac. Accessing schematics. There's a service lift at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Everything's been ordered. Everything's been ordered for my car, gentlemen.
Oh, very nice, my friend.
Nice. You got your power steering box.
Yes, I did.
You got tickets to Chinese buffet.
I guess I'm not going to the Chinese buffet 'cause nobody wants to go with me.
I'll go with
Hard
you.
Walk?
Jason, you'll come with me?
Yeah.
Get
Hard
your ass
Walk?
up here.
All right, I'll be there tomorrow.
I'll meet you at
Oh,
Hard
wait,
Walk.
I got work tomorrow. My bad.
Walk
Yeah,
is
Hard Walk?
nasty.
I mean,
I know, it's
again, it's nasty, but I just want
The
some
only
fucking...
time I ate there, I like threw up afterwards.
It might be nasty, but it's a buffet.
Chinese food in this buffet.
You really want to go to good
Yum,
buffets? Go to Florida. Old people love buffets.
Oh
They're
yeah,
everywhere.
they're fucking good buffets down there.
What is it? Golden Corral? Yeah.
I would go to
What's the other one? Like Old Country Buffet or something?
Country.
I gotta-
Yeah.
Country Kitchen. That's
I
it.
gotta remember the name, but I went to this
Jason.
I didn't even do anything. I was just.
This is, besides standing on top of the grunt with the fuel rod.
Oh. I forgot about that. You know, definitely playing like the new graphics. You don't need a flashlight at all, pretty much.
No, the old graphics are dark as hell.
Yeah, because they had less colors back then. They only had like green, brown, and more green, and more brown.
You forgot about shit colored brown.
Yeah. Alright, time for the race.
Jason, the most important of the colors.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't read it when it blows.
So go down the middle.
Dude, there are so many fish over here.
How many fish are there?
There's gotta be over 300 fish over here.
God damn.
Is that? I think you need more.
Man, are you hungry?
Like, do
Good,
the fish
bud.
like just?
Oh, I flipped.
I'm a little fished out.
It's like I'm gonna bite the head off this fucking fish. That was fun.
You know, I wonder how Jake's doing right now, playing with Dax and Brittany.
Who cares?
Oh, good point. Like, I do enjoy Brittany, but she is a lot.
Yes.
And it's like non-stop.
They were here, but liar.
And Dax is
No,
just
they
kind
were
of
here.
like...
Ah, Jason, you teleported me to you, but without my warthog.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Come back and get me, please.
Sorry, I'm on a timer, my guy.
Miller, I'm gonna
Hey.
smoke. Let's go get the gold
I
armor and
understand.
the katanas and all.
Alright, daylight?
Yeah, let me go smoke.
Wait, there's katanas?
Look at all the
What game are you
spells.
playing?
Sons of the Forest?
Oh. There's katanas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh. That sounds
we'll
dope.
get the putter. Yeah, it's sick.
What's better, that or the guitar?
Katana.
Oh.
Did you really have to ask that question?
You know, some games be crazy,
Wait, Jason,
bro.
stop! Wait for me, Jason, wait, come back! Jason, please, you just come back!
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Thanks, right at the end for stopping.
Well, this isn't the end.
Oh yeah, that's right, she gets shot down. I
Yeah, we
forgot.
just keep going.
Echo 419! She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in launch base.
So
7.
pretty much
If we move
Cortana
now,
kills her.
we can make it.
With- Just to make sure
Yes.
everyone wears. She's just hey, yeah, you should just fit. We got another way out. Oh, maybe just don't shoot those guys, please.
So many fuel rods.
Yeah.
Chief, up ahead, there's a gap in the trench. Top speed, we should be able to clear it.
Alright.
What?
That was a long fall.
Yeah.
That's the ship. Move! We need to get aboard now! We're cutting it close. Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Nice. Got the Rangers game up on my second monitor.
Hey, Miller.
And that's it, folks. Halo 1. They never made a sequel.
Take his word for it.
Miller, I'm gonna cook up some
Davis,
fish.
do you want to keep going or do you want to stop?
I'm gonna take a little break to get some lunch. I'm hungry.
Alright, stream, I'll be ending you. I might come back later to play the next ones, but we will
Oh,
find out
Mavis, my
later.
boy, was like, we was getting breakfast. I'm like, I'm at Deli Central. He's like, oh, I'm at the 6 spot Geno's.
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh, my boy was just telling me about that. But
Hell yeah, they're good as fuck.
Alright, there's your, sponsored by Geno's. Alright,
Alright, my
Bye,
friends.
stream.
I'll be back in a little bit.